During the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all, Robyn and Kody Brown faced pointed questions from the host, but deflected almost every one. Their evasiveness didn't just feel scripted. It fueled speculation that something significant is being concealed. Late in the tell-all, the host paused, looked directly at Kody. "You and Robyn skipped addressing Janelle's plans to sell some property. Why not respond?" Kody glanced at Robyn, then shifted focus to talk about the family's emotional struggles implementing monogamy. No mention of Janelle, no answer. Around the room, eyes tightened. Behind the cameras, whispers of shock could be heard. Multiple fans and outlets have pointed out how consistently both Robyn and Kody ducked around any confrontation. Whether about property disputes, Robyn's legal marriage process, or Kody's relationships with his ex-wives. ScreenRant's recent coverage bluntly observed their disturbing refusal to respond when probed about the state of Robyn and Janelle's relationship and the Flagstaff land drama. Across Reddit threads, commenters noted that statements like "family decisions are private" rang hollow against the backdrop of a televised tell-all built on transparency. That evasion hasn't gone unnoticed. One Reddit comment read, "Greater than, they sealed their reputations seasons ago with epic deflections. This isn't protecting privacy, it's PR control." Facebook group threads echo those sentiments, labeling their performance a farce. One member criticized, "Kody diverts every question into some deep philosophical tangent like a total dodge," concluding that the pair are clearly hiding something. So what are they dodging? To understand, it's crucial to unpack three major areas of tension from Season 19 plus context leading into the tell-all: land/property issues, Robyn's legal marriage and Robyn versus ex rivalry, and the sweeping collapse of the plural marriage. 1. The Flagstaff land controversy, hidden property payouts. One glaring storyline from Season 19 involved Kody's acquisition and potential unfair distribution of the Flagstaff property shared with Meri and Janelle. In earlier episodes, Janelle expressed distrust that Kody wouldn't treat her fairly in dividing the land, prompting her to consider legal action. Kody, in his confessional, admitted he'd contemplated screwing Janelle over via property leverage, but was ultimately restrained by what he called Robyn's conscience. With the tell-all pressing for clarity, before the show questioned whether Janelle felt betrayed, Robyn and Kody replied with silence. It wasn't an off-camera slip, it was an orchestrated silence on camera. They chose to steer the conversation elsewhere, to emotional entanglements, monogamy, and intangible feelings. No property numbers, no payout details, just talk of family harmony. Many interpret that silence as admission. There may have been behind-the-scenes arrangements, maybe a payout or an undisclosed personal negotiation. Contrary to Kody's confident on-screen statements that all shares would be treated equally. They chose silence over explanation, a hallmark of something they would rather keep out of formulaic TV drama justification. Robyn's legal marriage, slippery slope. Robyn's legal marriage to Kody has been a central flashpoint since Season 19 premiered. Until 2014, she said she preferred a spiritual marriage and initially didn't want a legal ceremony. That changed when Meri agreed to divorce Kody so he could legally marry Robyn and better support her children via adoption. It sparked accusations from Christine and Janelle that Robyn planted the idea in Meri's head, an accusation Robyn denied. When Season 19 rolled around, unresolved tension over favoritism from Kody toward Robyn came to light. Kody admitted being slapped in the face by polygamy as his marriage collapsed, admitting he and Robyn were criticized for their higher love. He observed how the other wives walked away, while Robyn remained, a shift viewers couldn't ignore. At the tell-all, viewers expected Robyn and Kody to speak to claims that Robyn engineered a legal marriage for her benefit. Instead, they pivoted. "It's not about legal documents, it's about spiritual connection," Robyn said, staring at the floor. Kody added, "Marriage is more than a ring." But the audience sensed evasion, no acknowledgement of Meri stepping aside, or why Robyn pushed. No apology to ex-wives, just a glossing over. That lack of accountability fueled further speculation. Some fans suggest Robyn manipulated Meri's divorce to consolidate her role. Others believe Kody used legal status to exert more control, especially considering Robyn's legal pathway was tied to adoption. But neither Kody nor Robyn would address those questions, chatting instead about their current emotional bond, hardly illuminating. Plural collapse, scene of unanswered explosions. Season 19's theme is polygamy falling apart. Each of Kody's first 3 wives left, Christine in late 2021, Janelle in December 2022, and Meri in January 2023. Kody confessed feeling betrayed. Meri sent divorce, took away tea. Robyn offered support, but in doing so, they appeared increasingly isolated as a couple. During the tell-all, when asked directly about how it felt to lose all of his wives, Kody spoke at length about finding a higher love with Robyn. Yet he wouldn't elaborate on what broke those relationships or Robyn's role in it all. No expression of regret, no apology, no explanation. Just repetition of his spiritual connection. Meanwhile, Robyn defended Kody's anger confidently. They repeated private journey. Viewers perceived their narrative as one-sided. They framed every question not as a sincere answer, but as a platform to promote their side of the story. The tell-all format is supposed to create accountability, and that never happened. Instead, fans began to ask, what were they hiding? Evidence of shady behavior, manipulation, money shifting, legal maneuvering. Sister Wives fans expected honest talk, but got rehearsed responses. The host persisted. Robyn, Janelle alleges you ghosted her after the land drama. Care to respond? Robyn glanced at Kody. It's behind us, she said. That single answer created an echo chamber of frustration. The host let it pass. Fans cheered for more accountability. None appeared. Subreddits lit up. Greater than, it's a scripted dodge. Obviously they've been coached. Every time a host asked, Kody launches into some 20 minutes rant about spirituality and monogamy. On Screen Rant, the bow tie underlined how disturbing their deflections appeared opposite a tell-all built on transparency. On Facebook fan groups, the consistency of their pattern, dodge, deflect, repeat, emerged as proof of desperate PR control. A unequal financial settlement. Kody's tenure as patriarch allowed shifting resources. The land drama suggests he may have retained disproportional control of Flagstaff land, or paid off or cashed out Meri/Janelle secretly. Silence now could signal non-public financial arrangements. B. Power consolidation and influence. Robyn's legal marriage gave her legal and spiritual leverage. Her silence when asked about planting ideas indicates a possibility. What if she influenced others' departures? See emotional backlash from mismanaged polygamy. Kody's references to higher love and divine connection may mask deeper regret or self-justification for favoritism. Silence leaves viewers guessing whether it's a genuine bond or survival strategy. D. Future personal news. A less discussed theory. Robyn and Kody might be expecting news, such as a baby, relocation, new ventures, and are lying low, avoiding live interviews until everything is certain. Their deflection could be to keep personal developments under wraps. None of these are confirmed, but the combination of silence, private body language, and repetitive deflection signals more than discomfort. It signals strategic concealment. 6. The tell-all's broader implications. A tell-all is meant to force transparency, to make subjects answer uncomfortable questions. With Robyn and Kody, it turned into a masterclass of avoidance. They had the opportunity to shape their narrative, but chose to shield key chapters. By deflecting, they sparked suspicion. Rather than restoring goodwill, they may have amplified distrust. The pattern: dodge uncomfortable questions, refocus on spirituality/emotional bond, avoid statements on property, ex-wives, or legal marriage controversies. Each slip arguably eroded credibility more. The audience reaction, social and digital backlash, signals viewers want more than spiritual refrains. They want numbers, accountability, empathy, fairness. They want resolution, property shares split, unequal legal power, emotional closure. Robyn and Kody's posture suggests they're not quite ready to tell. That in itself reveals they're hiding more. 7. What comes next? Final episodes of Season 19 air Sundays. Will producers drop follow-ups on pricing, property, money movement? Or will Brady and Turn's absence of transparency set a precedent? Fan forums are already speculating what should come next. 1. Follow-up interview. A network-funded FAQ where Robyn and Kody address accusations directly. 2. Documentary. Follow-up doc that tackles Flagstaff, land division, counseling sessions, legal filings. 3. Live fan Q&A, mixed audience tent, Neil Strauss-style interventions, and potential live revelations. Robyn and Kody Brown approached the Season 19 tell-all better prepared than any previous cast, but they also left audiences with more questions than ever. Their refusal to address the Flagstaff land dispute, Robyn's legal wedding origins, and the collapse of the plural structure suggests strategic narrative management.